I hope you're having a really good day. I just wanted to share some thoughts I've been thinking about. So, if you know me, I like to internalize a lot of things. I like to think a lot, and I don't really say too much. But once I've kind of processed and thought about what I'm thinking about, even in like a general conversation, I'll be like, yeah, I've got something to share. So, that's what I'm going to do today. I know a lot of us, money is like money makes the world go round. It is just such a nuisance at times, and it can be the best thing when you have a lot of it. But I was thinking a lot about, geez, now I'm a mum, I'm stay at home, I don't go to work, we have one income coming in. Um, and it just kind of, I guess, naturally your instinct is just to be stressed out. Like you're just like, all right, I have to make this last, I got to make this work. But again, as usual, I was thinking about it today, and I just realized, honestly, first of all, I'm putting the biggest part of my husband's paycheck away every week, and I had to realize I've actually been prepared and I've done the right thing. And sometimes worry in our life just consumes everything. It consumes our thoughts, our actions, and how we feel. Something hasn't even happened yet, and we're already freaking out. Like, if you've been prepared and you've prepared yourself as best as you can with the circumstances and what you've got, you actually don't need to worry. Like, it's sorted, it's done. And I think a lot of it comes down to changing how we think. Um, and like for me, thoughts can affect my emotions, and my emotions then affect how I behave. And that can be a really healthy thing or unhealthy thing. And for me personally, I try and make sure that I'm saying thank you every day. Sometimes we have to realize we have to give ourselves credit, that we can take a step back and we can relax for a moment and see that we've actually put the hard work in, and that we don't have to feel like we live having this deadline, like I just need to make it to this point in my life and then it'll be okay afterwards. It's like we're missing out completely beforehand on living the whole part before it. Like we just consumed with worry, anxiety, we feel depressed, then we get pulled down, we just feel really heavy within ourselves and we don't know what to do. And who do you turn to, who do you ask for help? So I hope this is just something that maybe you guys can think about. Just, is there something in your life that really does pull you down and you think a lot about, and it's not really a healthy thing, and that you just need to take a step back and realize, hang on a second, I've done everything I can. I have prepared. I've not been unprepared. I've not left us to the last minute. I've not gotten to this point and been like, oh, well, I just don't have any money, or oh, I'm not ready for this deadline. It's been done. You've done that. You need to give yourself credit for that. You need to, you know, allow that to keep coming out of you and saying, look, I've done this. I don't have to worry. I'm prepared. I've got this. And I find that the words that we speak out do have life. It's the same, like they've had that experiment where they speak positive things over a plant and negative things over a plant, and obviously one flourishes and one doesn't. It's the same with yourself. If you're constantly thinking and feeling and speaking these things out, you're going to start reacting either positively or negatively. And I really hope that, that we can encourage each other to take small steps to start saying positive things, to start speaking positive things out over each other, to each other. I know sometimes it can be hard to want to say something nice, but sometimes you just got to, because you've got to think longhand, like, just because I feel a certain way doesn't make it right for what I'm going to say, because this now becomes from a feeling internally to something that's become an action externally that can hurt that other person. Even again to yourself, it can hurt yourself. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that, can relate to this and understand this. And I hope that you can start speaking to yourself positively. Give yourself credit for what you are doing. And I hope this just encourages even one person. I hope you enjoy more of my thoughts that do come.